Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Apex Legends. So, Apex Legends dropped a big, huge update when Season 5 came out, where now we can play through PVE quests, and honestly, I am so down for PVE quest lines. I mean, I love the game itself, but the Battle Royale style, of course, is not my favorite because I don't usually play any PvP type of games like this, especially first-person shooter games, like FPS games like this one. I'm not really much for these, so when they announced the questline stuff, I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to go through today the first one here, the prologue, and then we will also be doing the first piece because I have completed both of those and went through both of them, and we are going to be doing that today. And then the next episode, we're going to be doing the next part, reading the next through the next part of the story, and doing the Legend Falls thing, which I think is going to be what I'm going to try to do for all of these. I want to kind of do a chapter story that I read through, and then we go through and do the mission itself. And I will try to do them whenever I can, but as of right now, I don't have too much time to record, so when I can do it, then I'll be able to get these up when I'm able to. But I think we should go ahead and get started here with the duplicitous snake. This is the first part of the story, the prologue, if you will. Loba Andrade has cordially invited some legends to the Paradise Lounge, where Mirage serves pints, the locals serve sade, and the peanut shells on the floor are intentional. Alright, so we are here. There's 11 of us, meeting in a private room in the back. I can't really determine who's talking, but I think they all are. And by private room, I mean the men's room, with the urinals removed. Because some of the things that they're talking about kind of sound like Mirage. Thank you all for coming. You should be honored. I usually work alone. Someone in the back snickers and then pretends to cough. We all know who it is. Bangalore? Need a drink, General? I'll pass. Need to keep my wits about me. The time of night, got some real shady elements in here. Or this time of night. And trash doesn't take itself out. Ooh, burn. Well, at least these two will be entertaining. Yes, very entertaining. I won't keep you then. Let's get to it. I'm looking to add a rare and valuable treasure to my collection, and in return, you can make use of my various talents for, well, that, because I couldn't read it fast enough. Maybe you'd like to help your mom get better treatment, Mirage, and Lifeline, maybe your parents can finally pay off those loans. I'm sure Caustic would love to address his pesky legal problems back on Gaia. It's okay, Doctor. You're innocent. We all know. Excuse me? How do you... It's what I do. And right now, all that matters is what I can do for you. But first, I need your help. Is this Chica for real? See, this is why I thought it was Mirage, but then I was like, oh no, that's not Mirage. All the flirting and double entendres and the je ne sais quoi, are they falling for this crap? I expect that from the men, but scanning the room, the women have taken the bait as well. They're all idiots. For obvious reasons, I'm not affected. Because then they're talking about that, so I'm like, is it Pathfinder? However, there are two issues in terms of retrieving the treasure. One, it's broken into pieces scattered throughout Kings Canyon. And two, it is not our Kings Canyon. Apparently there's a different, I don't know, I guess you'd call it another dimension. An independent variable. Awesome. Luckily, one of us happens to have spent a short time there and is familiar with its logos, so to speak. Me. It was me. And everyone was a shadow, and the dead walked around moaning all night. All my friends said I made it up. Well, you definitely didn't, Pathfinder. Apparently, you did not, which is why you're our guide, Pathfinder, and Wraith will be our way in. Hold up. I never agreed to... Each of you is important. I ask you to work with me. Together, we will go in night at shifts, and each piece we bring back, it will be here, where Crypto and Watson can assemble it. Assemble it? How do I know this treasure isn't some sort of trap? Whatever it is, I'm sure you're prepared enough to protect yourself. That's why we need you. I've learned it's some sort of tech, so who better than our premier hacker and most brilliant engineer to take it on? A chance to work together? Usually we're opposed, but now we have the same charge. Get it? And obviously, we'd fail miserably without the guidance and leadership of our general, Bangalore. Sergeant First Class would be fine, Loba. Not a general yet? Of course you aren't. Ooh, ouch. Yeah. I don't think I like this. Last time I went to the King's Canyon, Revenant was in charge, and he was scary, even more than he is now. And that's a lot. And that is why we must all make a pact. The demonio can never know what we're doing. I'm pretty sure he knows. Because he'd eat us? Because he'd want that life? That power. Right, exactly. And then he'd eat us. He can't know. Play this close to the chest. If he finds out, it's not good for any of us. Mirage cracks a joke about how difficult that will be since Revenant is the guy they all confide in, and everyone laughs. Mirage is a really funny guy. We go around the room and everyone's in agreement. The hunt begins now, and no matter what, we swear we won't tell Revenant what we're up to. And I've kept my promise. I didn't tell you. I discreetly wrote it to you in this message, Revenant. Who am I? It doesn't matter. What matters is you know the truth. Balai Farta. They're all plotting against you, but you have the upper hand now. Ooh, I wonder who it could be. High five, brudda. Sincerely yours. A smarty pants. Alright, and then next we have the Cranky Clown. Ooh. But we're not going to read the Cranky Clown right now. We're of course going to go in and do the mission that goes along with this this little part of the story. You get to read a part of the story, and then after that you get to do the mission or the little quest. I'm not really sure which it is, but you get to do one of the two. But you do it solo unless you're in a party. I did figure out that you do get to do it with a party. So if you happen to have two people or another person with you, then you're able to do it not solo, which I would kind of recommend if you're not too good fighting the Prowlers, because it can be pretty difficult. You're going to see here when I go through this that it is kind of difficult to get through by yourself if you're not prepared. I didn't know what to expect. This is the spot. Watch your back and follow your marker to find the first piece of the artifact. Alright, so we have to find a piece of the artifact. I decided to go with Wraith. I was going to go Loba, but since you can't be Loba, I decided to go with Wraith, because I figured if this is going to be a solo mission, then it would probably be best if I had Wraith's Q ability, in case I needed to get out of there. Proceed cautiously. We aren't alone here. Ooh, of course not. There are Prowlers afoot. But yeah, they do some major damage, so I wanted to make sure that I had Wraith so I could use that Q if I needed to. Also, I'm using a P2020 as well, and as you can see, I'm not very good with it, of course. Not really used to using a P2020, but what are you gonna do? And also, like I said, this is the first one that I've done. So I kind of went into it without any expectations. I wanted to see what exactly this whole mission thing involved. And I noticed at the top, after I had started to kill some of the Prowlers, that there was a complete end timer that was counting down. I was like, wait a minute. So I don't get to take my time and do this slowly. I have to go super fast. So I went ahead and tried to speed it up a little bit. Alright, the artifact is close, Loba says, so we should be getting closer. And also, I did actually, I did not realize how big this whole map thing was going to be, as I am trying to kill the Prowlers and failing miserably. But I did not realize how large the map was going to be, so I thought, okay, I should be able to get through this in 6 minutes, no problem. We're going to go in here in this building here, and that's where the artifact is going to be. But no, it turns out it wasn't. It was on the other side, in the other area where you had to go to. By the way, these are pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is go in and find the hidden artifact. So far, that's all you've had to do. Not the first ones to come through here looking for this thing. Looks like they didn't get very far. Yep, I'm definitely not used to this. Not used to being alone. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention as well that I did mention it was my first time, but I did not mention that I actually died twice during this mission. So yeah, if you want to call noob right now, then you can, because I am definitely a noob at this. It was something brand new for me. So hopefully the next one will go a little bit better. I mean, I did do the next one with a partner. So we had 2 people instead of 1 this time, which I think is going to be a lot more helpful. It definitely is, because doing it solo can get kind of hairy. It can get kind of scary there. Alright, remain vigilant. The noise will most likely attract the local wildlife. Or worse. And yes, it does get worse, ladies and gentlemen. It does get worse. I do the absolute worst thing ever and hide in the corner. I warned you. It would get worse. Colors and shadows. A mirage made in... ooh, not in heaven. Yeah. I hide in the corner for some weird reason, and they're all attacking me. And I was like, what am I doing over here? I gotta get out of here. So then I finally realized I can use Wraith's little Q to escape. And I didn't escape in time, unfortunately. So I ended up dying. But you do get two respawns, I think. The extraction is complete. Get the artifact and let's get out of this place. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. So I don't know why I went to the corner again. Head back to the ship, and I think I will thank you in person. I don't know why, but I did it again. I went again back to the corner. I guess it's because I was trying to get the health. But in all reality, if I could just get up to the ship, then I won't have to worry about any more health. I can get up there super quickly. I went to the building, and I was like, oh yeah. I realize now that it is not on... it's not through the building, it is on top of the building, like it was whenever they did the Shadows event. So I died again. No surprises there. But as you can see, you get two, right? Yeah. You get 2 revives, because the third one, you will die. So if I die again, then obviously I don't get to do any more revives, and I'll probably have to start the mission over from the beginning. So I didn't want that to happen. And I was just like, you know what? No more of this. I'm getting out of here. And I only had 15 seconds left anyway to complete the mission with the dropship leaving in 10 seconds. So luckily for me, I finally made it out. Thank goodness. But I finally finished the mission. We had a success, and we were able to complete the mission nonetheless. So that was the first part of the, the PVE quest line. And then the next part, we were going to be going through and reading through the next part of the story, which I believe they said was called The Cranky Clown. I'm not for sure. I know that it's something like that. I don't remember what. But here's what you get for completing it. You get a charm, and then you get an artifact piece, of course. So I got the Sapphire charm, which is pretty cool. And then I got a Gemini XG core, responsible for higher functions and memory. Etchings identify as XG type, of which there are no records. Evidently 1/2 in a rare Gemini configuration. It would have required a resonant twin core to function. Holds a complex crystal matrix at the nanoscale. Any compromise of housing would instantly reduce said matrix to dust. The unit is very tough. Okay, well, you read that faster than I did. But next one we are going to read through is going to be the Cranky Clown. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. I go into the Cranky Clown, of course. I don't want to do that. But that's going to be it for the first one, the prologue. And then next time, we're going to go ahead and head in here and get to the second one, the Cranky Clown. So that's going to be it for me, as I continue to be disconnected and have so much going on right now. I just close everything off. That would make it better and end the episode off. So I will see you guys in the next one.